Social justice warriors have been trying to get people to boycott J.K. Rowling's work for years at this point. The latest outrage with her work has been Hogwarts Legacy. Journalists have tried their hardest to put out hit pieces attacking everything they possibly can about her in the game, but hilariously enough, all of these efforts have been useless because her book sales have had a massive surge, and the Warner Brothers Discovery CEO wants more Harry Potter films. I have a bunch of things to show off, but before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month, or support the channel via YouTube memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So, let's start off with this one. This is a comicbook.com article. Steam's new most wishlisted game is a controversial one. Honestly, it's really not that controversial. The only reason why it's being deemed as controversial is because of writers like this, because of journalists like this who want to try their hardest to cancel anything she has created. It says, Steam has a new most wishlisted game, and it's one of the most controversial games in quite some time. Again, the game itself is not controversial. The content looks really great. Graphics look beautiful. The gameplay looks awesome. Nothing looks bad about it. The only thing that they are mad about is the fact that it's Harry Potter and J.K. Rowling. It says when a Steam user wishlists a game, it signals interest and often some level of intent to purchase. It's basically a user curation tool. Games atop the wishlist charts typically go on to sell very well, especially near release. And it's important for developers and publishers as well, as the more games that are wishlisted, the more Steam itself will promote the game on its storefront. For a while, the most wishlisted game has been The Day Before, but it's currently been dethroned by none other than Hogwarts Legacy from Avalanche Software. And this should come at no surprise. Not only is Harry Potter still very popular, but fans haven't gotten a game in quite some time. It says it remains unclear how much the controversy surrounding the author has positively or negatively impacted interest in the game. I don't think that it's negatively impacted interest in the game much at all. I do think there will be a small group of people who will boycott this title and talk about it on social media, saying that if you support it, you're supporting this awful, terrible person. But I think most people just want to enjoy a Harry Potter themed video game, and it's not like J.K. Rowling's name is slapped everywhere on it. It's not like she helped write it and create it and craft it. She didn't do any of that. So I think most people are just going to go, yeah, she's going to get money from it, but I still want to play the game. Also, don't forget about all of the other hit pieces that have come out about Hogwarts Legacy over the past year, like this Gamer article. Is Hogwarts Legacy worth all of the drama? There really isn't a lot of drama, though, except for the drama that these journalists are creating, because of course they want to just attack this title as much as possible. But of course, recently the Warner Brothers Discovery CEO came out and said that they want to do more Harry Potter films with JK, and this has infuriated people. This is a Mary Sue article, and a very poorly written one at that. It says the current CEO of Warner Brothers Discovery has made several controversial choices since the merger was confirmed, canceling Batgirl, shuttering entire animation departments, and much, much more. None of it is good. Obviously, these things were not making them money, or they didn't think they were going to make money off of them, so they decided to scrap them. I mean, that's just kind of business as usual. We're going to focus on franchises, Zaslav said during Thursday's investor call. We haven't had a Superman movie in 13 years. We haven't done a Harry Potter in 15 years. The DC movies and the Harry Potter movies provided a lot of the profits for Warner Brothers over the past 25 years. Now, when he says no Harry Potter movie in 15 years, his math isn't quite correct, and it's not with the Superman movie either, but he's relatively close. but still, I don't know where he got his numbers from. He then went on to mention Harry Potter's author, saying, if we can do something with JK on Harry Potter going forward, we will, which of course I think is great. I love her creations. I think that they're solid. I think they've brought joy to many people, and I would be up for more Harry Potter films, but the problem is that we do not know if David actually means main entry movies, which would be a bit of a problem since most of the lead actors of Harry Potter hate JK, and the few that actually like and support JK, none of their characters would actually be in the movies anymore, so who knows what they would do, but I mean, it's worth a shot. It sounds like he wants to work with her, and she probably wants to work with them as well. I mean, why wouldn't she? All of this backlash on social media has really done nothing for her. It hasn't hurt her, it hasn't ruined her career, and quite the opposite has happened. Lately, her sales have been surging despite efforts to boycott her work. This was from only 2 weeks ago. It says sales of the Harry Potter books have increased despite a call for boycott of author JK over her transgender views. This is the thing, is that people are allowed to have their own views, they're allowed to have their own opinions, and we don't all have to agree with each other, right? I might not agree with everything she says. I can say that, hey, I don't agree with everything she says. I still think a lot of her work is great. It's just that simple. I'm still going to be buying Hogwarts Legacy. I still own the Harry Potter books. I didn't go and burn them all when she made one statement that everyone didn't like. I mean, it's just as simple as that. But now that she has a lot of new projects coming out, a lot of new content releasing, the boycott efforts have definitely skyrocketed, but they failed. Do I think that anyone is going to be able to cancel JK at this point? Absolutely not. It would have happened already. Over the past few years, if she was going to be canceled, it would have happened. It's just as simple as that. There has been a lot of talk about her. There's been a lot of movies that have released, video games now, new books that she's launched, and none of them have failed so far, and I just don't see that happening. Her sales are increasing. More companies are wanting to work with her. She's busy putting time and effort into new books, games, releases, and I do think that things are just going to turn out fine for her. I don't think that she's going to magically disappear one day. I don't think that she's going to disappear from the face of this planet, and I think that these people are going to continue freaking out until that happens, and it looks like they're going to be waiting a very, very long time. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.